Alright, welcome to my Peppermetz Sparkle Ultra Mega Sparkle Stretch. We are going to work our front splits today. That means quads, hamstrings, and a little bit of lower back. If you like my video, if you like my stretches, and if you want to support another starving artist during these COVID times, you can use the link. If you're Dutch, you can use that link in the bottom of the screen, or you can donate a tiny amount to my PayPal, and that would be highly appreciated. Of course, it's donation based, so you definitely can just join in whenever. And I'm gonna go and start my screen. Here we go. And we are, I hope, live. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you what you need today. You can use a chair or a stool or something that you can put your hands on. Some blocks, pillow, mat. And what's very important today is a strap. So you can use a belt or something that you can wrap around your foot to work with. This time the towel is not going to be as heavy as a belt. So see if you can find a belt, and preferably with some loop rings. And then we're going to start our warm-up. I'm going to be here. I put myself in frame properly. Yes. All right. Let's start with just bringing the big toe to the floor and pinky toe, big toe, pinky toe, big toe, pinky toe, big toe, pinky toe, big toe, pinky toe. Two more. Last one. And then bring the weight all the way to the front foot and to the back, to the front of the foot, to the back, front, back, front, back. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bring the foot from side to side. Now, I will alternate between Dutch and English here and there. I hope that's not too bad for you. Most of my viewers are Dutch speaking, so but feel free to join in live, and then I know I have to speak English. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1, and big circles on the base of your foot, on the sole of your foot. 3, 2, 1, reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it to the hips. Big circles. Just be all floppy and soft in your body. Wow. And reverse. Nice and soft. So I made this recording and I made a little mistake. So I will have part 2 of this video separate from part 1. So we are recording now part 1. Part 2 will be a separate video. I hope you will be able to click through to that one. All right, let's just bring the weight back to the center. Lift your body up to your heels, to your toes here. Lengthen your spine and then breathe softly down. Let's do that again. Lift it up as long as you get, as long as you can go. And bring it down. Last one. Up as long as you can. And slowly bring it down and bend your knees. Be very soft in the body to start with. And then we're going to do a few big breaths. Breathe in. And release. Breathe in and release. Breathe in and release. Last one. Breathe in and release. All right. Now we're going to do a few breaths to the belly, then a few breaths to the ribs. In through the nose. Press your hands away. Keep your shoulders and your chest low and exhale. In. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. down. Inhale. And exhale. And bring your hands next to your ribs. My fingers are all in one line, so my thumb is also next to my index finger. I'm bringing my hands on my ribs, and I'm breathing in, pressing my ribs against my hands and opening up my ribs without lifting the chest. In. And out. So really open the ribs to the side and up and out. In. Keep shoulders low, keep chest low, out. And last one, in. And out. All right, let your breath catch its natural rhythm. And just move from one side to the other again. Soft body, just roll your shoulders. And move forward. And back. So I'm just moving my back from archy to roundy. Just soft. All right, back to the center. My knees are still in a little bend, so out of lock. I'm pushing my hips now forward, so I have a nice stacked position. I'm not arched, which the moment you bend your knees, your body often wants to arch, so you want to compress it back and closing the ribs. So you're really going to go and into that nice posture, which releases a lot of stretch off the spine. Then we're going to bring our chin to the chest and bring it up and down and up and down and up and down and up. 4, up, 3, up, 2, up, and 1, up. To the center, ear to your shoulder, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it to the side, half circle forward, other side, half circle forward, and reverse, and reverse, reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the center, fingers behind your neck, and then make half circles to the back. Open your mouth. In the beginning, there's probably not a lot of space, so slide your hands up each other so you can make bigger circles with your head from side to side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the center. All right, then we're going to go on chest forward, back, chest forward, back, chest forward, back, chest forward. So I'm still keeping my hips tilted forward slightly and my knees out of lock. So I'm not moving my hips along in this round and arch. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then side to side, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 3, 2, 1. And circle. Big circles. If you have problems with the circle, you can go into the square. So right, front, left, back, right, front, left, back. Or connect into circles. And let's move in the other direction. Left, front, right, back. Or connect into a big circle. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. And go to a squat and straighten out. Squat, straighten out. Squat, straighten out. Squat, to do at least one exercise that's going to be very heavy for the legs to really warm it up for our nice stretches. Front splits. 4, 3, 2, 1. Plie, down, up. Again, I'm tucking my hips forward before I go down. So really make sure that I pull my pelvis towards my belly button in here. Yes, otherwise we go really there, but we want to open our hips. So keeping the shoulders almost on top of the hips and pressing the hips forward. You cannot really see me actively pushing, but I promise you I am pushing my tail underneath. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Hold it down and bring your hands next to you. I'll turn towards you. Here, so you're in a halfway plie. Bring your fingers next to you, then pull your pinky in, hands, and circle. And then big circles here. Keep circling. And when you're on top, you rotate in the opposite direction. And as your arms lower, you're going to lower your plie as well. Yes. Hands on the hips and tuck and tilt the hips front and back. Arch, round, arch, round. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then push your right shoulder down to the floor, look over your left. And switch. And switch. And switch. All right, straighten in the center, straighten out your legs, and just give it a little wiggle. And just side to side, just gently hang from side to side. Bend your knees and straighten. Bend your knees and straighten. If you're not so deep as me, you can just let your hands be a little bit more forward. Bend and straighten. Bend, straighten. When I'm bending, I'm not bringing my knees too far forward. So it's not coming in front of my foot. So I try to really drive my booty back and up. 2, up. 1, up. Then we are going to do a little bit of a activation of the whole body, then extra activation of the legs, and then we're going to have a little back stretch before we go to our legs fully. Okay, so I'm going to start here. Let's see if I keep in frame. And I'm bringing my arms both up. I'm going to have my feet a little wider than my hips, and I'm going to lean into a side bend to the right. Then I'm going to turn my feet both to the right, and I'm going to go to a flat back. If this is really heavy, you can bend one leg or both legs. Yes. And we're going to bring the hands down to the floor. You're going to step your back leg even further back into your lunge. Then you're going to turn yourself in, but you keep your heel underneath your knee and heel on the floor as well. And we're turning back into that lunge, back leg is straight, and pull it in, both legs straight, a little closer, flat back, side bend. And we're going to do the other side super slow together. Side bend, turn it in, flat back, bring it down, hands to the floor, and straighten out, or bring your back leg further back, drop down, and then turning it in. My knee is above my ankle, heel on the floor, turn it back, and then press yourself back into a smaller stance, flat back, and side bend. All right, now we're going to do 4 counts for each move, and then we're going to do 2 counts on each move. And then 1 count on each move. Yes? All right, here we go. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flat back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the foot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flat back. 4, 3, 2. Side bend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Side bend. 3, 2, 1. Flat back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it further. 3, 2, 1. Turn it in. Lateral lunge. 3, 2, 1. Turn it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flat back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Side bend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Side to side. 2 on 2. Here we go. 1, 2. Flat back. 2. Hands down. 2. Step out. 2. Turn it in. 2. Turn it back. 2. Step it close. 2. Flat back. 2. Side back. 2. Other side. 2. Flat back. 2. Hands down. 2. Step it back. 2. Turn it in. Step it front back. Flat back. Flat back. Side back. 1 on 1. Side. Flat. Down. Straighten. Turn. Back. Foot. Flat. Side. Other side. Flat. Down. Straighten. Turn. Back. In. Flat. Side. One more time. Side. Flat. Down. Long. Turn. Back. In. Flat. Side. Last time. Flat. Down. Step back. Turn in. Turn back. Foot back. Flat back. Side bend. Woo. So that one is really intense for your core, in my opinion. The next one I'm going to do from the floor. Now let's just give our hips a little bit of a wake up, because it could mean a little bit of intensity here for you. Now, if this is really hard, you can grab a little a stack of blocks, 1 or 2 blocks, or a pillow on which you can land. So you're a little elevated and it might be a little easier to stand up. Because what we're going to do, I've done this last week as well, my favorite new warm-up move of all times is I bring the leg over. Now, normally I'm always mirroring you, so when I fold this leg over, I'm saying it's my left leg, because for you, if you're doing what I'm doing, it's going to be your left leg. But I'm going to be too confused and I'm going to turn around, so all of a sudden it's going to feel different. So I'm just going to say which leg I'm turning over. I'm going to explain the whole thing, and you can watch me once doing it on each side, and then share this load with me. So what I'm doing here, I have my right foot over my left, and I place my right leg in the floor, and this foot is both are in the floor. Then I'm going to turn to stand up. Then I'm pressing my right knee to the floor, down in a lunge, left knee to the floor, down, and then turning to my left leg, and I'm sitting down, and now I have my other leg folded over. To get back up, I'm going to turn in the opposite direction. If you want, you can, if you feel that standing up is really heavy, but you can sit on the floor, you can also put your hand to the back. So it would be the side you're turning, that hand goes to the back. Yeah, so I'm placing that one, turning, and then going into my plie, pressing the left knee down, pressing the right knee down, and turning into the right side and here. Now, let's do 2 more on each side together. Here we go. Turn it in, right knee down, left knee down, turn to your right knee, sorry, left knee down, that was confusing, and get back up, down, left knee, right knee, and turn towards your right, and down, and switch. Then the right knee, left knee, turn towards your right, left side. Let's make that mistake again. And last time. So left knee down, right knee down, and turn towards your right side. Okay. Give it a little shake. And we will go to our back stretch. A little bit of love for our backs. And then we'll go to our legs. So let's start here with hands on the shin. And what we want to do is we want to really create a round back here. So this first one you will feel mostly in your lower back and your middle back. And the second one you will feel more in your upper back. So I'll give you a couple of options. First option is with your hands here. You're going to start up tall, and then you're squeezing your chin towards your throat, pulling your shoulder blades apart, pulling your belly button in, and then rounding, pressing down. So that pressing down, I'm going to use my hands to pull myself a little bit forward. And then I'm going to go back up. Here. Long, pull it in, chest in, belly in, down, and up. Now, if that feels really easy, if you don't feel any stretch at all, you can make it a little bit intenser by grabbing your legs in between, and you're grabbing around your shins like that. You're starting up tall, then you're rounding it in, pulling your belly button down, and then you can pull yourself a little bit more down and back up. Length. Pull it in, chin, chest, belly, down, and back up. Chin, chest, belly, down, and up. Chin, chest, belly, down, and up. Last one, chin, chest, belly, down. Hold it here for a second. 4, 3, 2, and back up. All right, this next one you're going to do with your legs straight. Now, if you have problems sitting like this, you can either put a block or a roll-up blanket underneath your bum, or you place your back against the wall. So you're going to sit all the way into the wall and as a starting point. Yes, make sure that your hips are all the way to the back. If you're sitting, whether you have your back against the wall or not, this is something that I learned this week. Sitting up tall might feel less good if you don't pull your cheeks out underneath you. So I'm just grabbing my butt cheek, pulling it back and down, and the other side, pulling it back and down. Doesn't that feel amazing? For me, it's an eye-opener. I've never felt this lovely before. So from here, we are going to round ourselves back down again. So this one you're going to feel more in your upper back. You're going to bring your chin to your chest, then you're going to go chest down, and then you're going to pull your belly in, and like you want to fold yourself over a big ball, down, and back up. Yes. Roll, chest, belly, down, and back. So with this one, we are not working so much on the hamstrings. We're working really on that back, giving it a little bit of love before we give all the love to the legs. So it's always good to wake up our backs a little bit. And it can be that you feel this already a little bit in your hamstrings, especially if they're quite tight. You could feel this for sure. But it's mostly short back, upper back, and middle back. Let's do the last one, and then we're holding that one down a little bit. Rounding down and hold. hold. And bring it up. Yes. Then we're going to go back to this one. And we're going to go into a little twist. I'll show you from the side first, and then I'll show you from the front. First, let's bring our hands behind our head, and let's just butterfly our shoulders back. So I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. Show you here. I'm really squeezing my shoulder blades together to get those elbows to the back. 4, 3, 2, 1, and squeeze it back. All right. Now lift yourself up tall, and then we're going to twist into the right side. Grab the right hand, the left hand on the right leg, and then bring the hand down and twist. And back up to the center, and turning into a twist. Bring the right hand to the left leg, left hand down, and twist. And keep going. Twist. And in. And twist. Keep going. Here. Twist. 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 Last 2. Last 1. All right. The next one, I'm just going to pull the camera down a tiny bit so I can sit on my mat. Okay. All right. This one is my new favorite stretch for my back of all times. So I'm going to sit up straight and one leg goes in again. Then I'm going to bring my hands behind my head again, sit up tall. Again, if you feel like you are slouching in this position, so if you feel like you cannot sit up tall here, either go with your back against the wall to start with, or sit on a block to elevate yourself so you can sit up with a straight back. Yes. You can also for sure do this one with starting with your back against the wall. So I'm starting here, then I'm going to twist, and I'm going to grab this leg, and I'm going to pull myself down. So this elbow goes to the floor, and this elbow goes to the ceiling. Up and back, center. Stay on this side. In, twist, and back, and in, twist, and back, and in, twist, and back. Oh, doesn't that feel lovely? 2 more. And last one. And back. All right, other side. Twist, grab, pull down, and in. Sorry, I keep this. I felt that that foot was going there. That's not good. So keep the toes pointing up. You can point it as well, but then it's a little easier for it to roll. So try to not roll that sitting, that straight leg. So turning, grabbing, and twisting, and back up, straight, twist, grab, down, and back, twist, grab, down, and up, twist, and 3 more, down, and up, 2 more, turn, up, down, and up, and last one, turn, up, down, and up. Yes. All right. Then, and this last little part will be, yes. This last little part of the before we go to legs, fully legs, we're gonna do the toes. So I'm just gonna give you a little bit closer, get you a little bit closer. and I'm going to show you my toesies. So start on one side. You can just sit comfortably. Then we're going to grab the big toe. First pull it all the way in, and then I'm going to push it down. Yes. Then keeping that one down, I'm going to grab the next toe, which is the index toe, or the second toe, and I'm pulling it up, and I'm pressing it down, getting it behind that finger. Next toe, up, down, press, up, down, press, up, down, press. Then press them all up, and then you're going to grab the big toe and press it down. Then you're going to grab the second toe, press it down. Third toe, press it down. Fourth toe, press it down. And the last one. And fingers, we're going to spread between the webbing of the toes. So I'm going to go and pull those toes apart. And then the second. And then the third. And the last one. And give it a little wiggle. That feels good. Here we go again. So first, big toe, pulled all the way up towards you. And then press it down. Hold it there. Then the second one, pull it up. And press it down. Third one, pull it up. Press it down. Fourth, up. Press down, and the last one, up, press down, and bring them all up, and then push the big toe down, and then push the toe next to that down, and then press the next one down, and the fourth one down, and the pinky down. And then spread between the webs of your toes. Big toe, second, third, third, fourth, and fourth, fifth. Wiggle. There we go. I hope you like that. I definitely did. Okay, so let's go into our legs. So, let me give you my head as well. So, yes, well, it's good enough. So what we're going to do, oh no, it's not good enough. I want a little bit more. There we go. So from here, I'm going to roll myself down. So I'm starting up straight. Roll myself down, bending my legs, pushing my hips forward. Yeah, so I'm making my whole body round here. And then I'm going to dive down, grab your knees, and I'm going to push my hands on my knees, straighten out my legs, and go to a tabletop. Then I'm bending my knees again, tuck my hips under, rounding my back, pulling myself back up to straight, and to arch, and down. Now each time you go, you can place your hands a little bit lower, and see if you can still straighten out your legs, and down, and arch, and roll down, and straighten out, and roll down. I'm pulling my head away from my tail, and my tail away from my head. It's a shame that my first warm-up wasn't filmed because my cats were arguing, and they were all over this area fighting while I was teaching. And that one time that I didn't record, that happened. Such a shame. Last two, press and down. And last one, press. Hold it there for a bit. And bend your knees and let yourself fall over and relax over your legs. Now, if you're still having some distance between your legs and your chest or your belly, grab a pillow, grab a block, something you can put in between. And the closer you bring it up to your, I have my top connected to my earrings at the moment. Interesting. Yeah, there we go. So the higher you bring it up into your into the fold, the easier it is to keep. So if you are almost touching your chest on your legs, but not quite, you bring your block a little bit more towards your knees. If you're quite far away, you bring the block in a little bit more here. Yeah, and then if that's still not enough, you can grab another block, or you can grab another pillow, or roll up your pillow, or grab something bigger. So you're going to squeeze it in there, and you're going to hang down on it. And it actually feels really nice as a nice little back relaxation. And then from here, we're going to straighten out one leg, and then the other. So you're basically moving your weight from side to side. I'm just going to show you my butt while I do that. So I'm straightening one leg and then straightening the other. Straightening one leg, straightening the other. Straightening one leg, straightening the other. Keep pressing the block between your chest or belly and your legs. And last time, from side to side. And then bring it to the center. Peter? Oh, fuck. 1 second. Oh. Hallo? Hallo? Skielers. Ah, kijk. Kom binnen, daar liep ik. Je doet die komt gewoon de skielers brengen, weet je? Ah, komt voor jou. Huh? Ik kan me niet voorstellen. Skielers. So, no. Sorry about that, people. Oh, where were we? We were here. Okay, so you were straightening one and then the other. Then both your legs are bent again, and you're gonna now try to straighten them out while keeping the block in there. So if you're a little less deep than me, you're here and then straightening out without losing the block. So you're pressing that belly towards your upper leg and down and up and down and up and down and up. Few more. Up. 3. Up. 2. Up. If you want, you can grab your legs to the back and straighten and hold. Keep it there for a couple more counts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it up. Then bring one leg to the front and one to the back. And we're going to go. If you need to, you can either bring your hands onto chairs next to you or grab 2 blocks, decide, bend it down and straighten it out. So you want your front leg to go straight, back, down, back, down, back, down, back, down, back. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And bring it down, knee to the floor, and bring it back forward and back. A few more times. So try to keep, again, the connection between the belly and the leg, if you can. 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way forward and grab bring one hand down to the floor, untuck the toe, and the other hand presses on this leg and turning onto the side of the foot and press away. I'm twisting my back as well. Oh, that should feel really awesome. 2, and 1. Tuck your toe in, press yourself back, and other side. And straighten and flex. Straighten and bend. Use your blocks if you need them, or your chairs, whatever you need. Try to keep your hips nice and square. Down, up, down, up, down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee down to the floor. Keep your toe tucked in and back and forward. Try to keep the contact with your thigh. Back, forward. I mean, if you don't keep the contact, try to at least try. So press your hips, your belly towards your legs. 2 and 1. Bring it all the way forward, untuck the toe in the back, and then bring this hand down, bring the hand on the inside of this leg and twist it open. Here, I'm just turning so you can see properly what that looks like from here. Pressing away and twist. Now, back. And I will now invite you to press part 2 of this video. It's on YouTube, and this way you can do the rest of the class, which gets us to fuller hamstring stretches, quads, and of course splits. Thank you very much for joining. Don't hesitate to leave a donation if you liked my class, if you liked my look, and if you like to join in live. Next week I will do it again, so keep an eye on my YouTube channel, or if you know me personally, send me a text and I'll give you another link. Thank you so